From WLWT, this is Issues.
Hello, welcome to Issues. I'm Jan-Michele Lemon Kearney of SESH Communications and the Cincinnati Herald. Maybe the theme for this show is children. We have a lot going on. We're going to tell you a lot of great things about children. A little later, Michael is going to interview some folks from Cradle Cincinnati about how they are really increasing the survival rate for babies, and that's so important. Also, we're going to bring on our favorite diva, Kathy Wade, and she's going to talk about a family literacy night, all about reading and having fun with your children while doing it. It's going to be fantastic. First, we're going to talk about this wonderful partnership with North College Hill, and it's Good Catch, and Good Catch was started by Katrina Ruggles, but Katrina said she doesn't want to be on. She wants the North College Hill folks to be on. So let me introduce the city manager, Sheryl. Welcome.
Thank you.
For North College Hill, and board member Barbara Graves.
Thank you.
Welcome, both of you. And I was just laughing. I said, "You're city manager. Wow, you look like you're in high school, but this is really. I hear you're really awesome, and so we're really excited to have both of you here."
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Yes. So Katrina started Good Catch, I think 6 years ago, I understand, and she really, her mission is always education. I've known her for a long time, and she's always promoting children and what can we do to help the schools. And let me just throw this out before we talk about North College Hill. So Good Catch has awarded over $20,000 in financial support of education in the communities of Forest Park, Green Hills, Springfield Township, Finneytown, Mount Healthy, Coleraine, and now she's partnering with North College Hill. That is, she's really something else. So I'm so excited. Tell us about North College Hill High School and what's going on, because I understand that this partnership with Good Catch and the Reds is going to help a new mentoring program.
Correct. Yes. North College Hill is unique because we have a very small school district. And the great thing about it is we have a new superintendent, and he sees that you have 8th graders who can help the younger kids, the 11th graders. We're so close.
That's wonderful.
So this peer mentoring program will give the opportunity for all the kids to utilize each other and create a big brother type of entity within and get them to rise to the occasion of being the leaders they can.
I love that. Adults can be mentors too, but there's something really special about having kind of big brother, big sister. It's kind of cool, to have for a younger child to look up to this high school person, and I think it helps the high school student as well, doesn't it? Really encourages them to be their best because they're mentoring this younger child.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, Barbara, tell us about all the things going on with North College Hill.
Okay, as Sheryl said, we have a new superintendent.
And it's Eugene Blaylock?
Eugene Blaylock is his name. He was a board member and decided to get off the board and become, apply for superintendent. And he was also a principal at Mount Healthy. So now he knows all the issues from family, as a parent, as administrator, and now as a superintendent. So, and he really jumped in feet first. So we're really trying to get this going, and we want to bridge the gap between the community and the schools and bring our whole community together.
That sounds wonderful. Now let's talk about Good Catch. So it's really about Good Catch is partnering with the Reds, and it's the Reds versus Pirates game. Tell us all about that. So how people can get involved, get tickets.
Well, you can purchase tickets at the City of North College Hill. Okay. You can also purchase tickets at the North College Hill School Board. We're trying to get entities. We have the DAV who has purchased a lot of tickets. We have some business partners who have purchased tickets. We need to maximize the ticket sales as much as possible. So anybody who has any free funds out there, please send them our way.
Absolutely.
And we're really hoping to also give this opportunity that people that normally can't have a family day at the Reds, we want to allow them to have fun with their families. So it's a way to get the community involved and get us all united around one thing. So.
I was going to say, going out to the baseball game, to me, it's like the most fun, most relaxing thing ever. You're sitting out there and, you're kind of taking your time. There's lots of great food to eat. You can really eat up a storm.
Yes.
And they'll even bring it to your seat. So, it's not like the old days where you had to get up and actually go to the hot dog stand. They bring all this food to you. You're sitting there having a great time. And, it's really fun. And it's a great family event.
It is. And, we have a lot of students that has never been to a baseball game and never had the opportunity. So this will be great if we can give these tickets to the kids and their families so that they can come and think, oh wow, school is not bad. They're giving us something, you know, to work for. So.
And it's nice family bonding too.
Yes.
The families get to know each other. So what you're asking is for businesses or or individuals to sponsor some children.
Correct.
By buying tickets for the Reds versus Pirates game. And tell us about dates for the game. Do we know the date for the game?
It's May 2nd.
May 2nd. Okay.
Yes.
It'll be nice and warm. Here's the
yes.
information up here. If you could read that to those who are listening on the radio.
Yes, so it's May 2nd at 7:30 at Great American Ballpark. And they gave us for more information, 513-428-1002.
And tell us that number one more time.
513-428-1002.
So people can buy tickets for themselves, they can donate tickets and buy them for the children at North College Hill?
Yes, and definitely as a city administrator, the one strategy that I have is to make sure that we understand the schools are a part of the city. They are, a lot of people try to make them separate entities, separate budgets. They're not. Your schools are succeeding and families are acting in and having the support, then your community is thriving. So I advise everyone to get involved with Good Catch and more other community partners to make this a community day at the Reds.
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Ms. Graves.
Absolutely, because our schools were built for community learning, and we want to start doing that, opening it up to our community so they can come in and volunteer and, be able to come into schools anytime and do what they, see what the children are doing.
Be active, be involved.
That's right.
That's great. So I'm so excited that Katrina Reglis's Good Catch organization is partnering with North College Hill this year. I think that's just going to be fantastic. And we really want people to get out to that May 2nd Reds versus Pirates game because the money, the funds will go back to fund this peer mentoring program.
Yep.
And I just think that's excellent. So I know North College Hill is in great hands. I see both of you, and I know you guys are leading the way and making things really happen, and that is just wonderful. So you'll have to come back later and tell us how things are going.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
But
Absolutely.
Oh yes, let's give people that number one more time. The 428-1002. There it is.
Yes, so 513-428-1002. Please, we need ticket sales.
Right. So have fun at the game or donate tickets for the students, but the funds go to fund this peer mentoring program at North College Hill High School. We're so excited about that.
Okay,
thank you both of you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Stick with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome back. I'm Michael Bobo. Today we're going to be talking with Miss Beth McNeill, the Associate Director of Cradle Cincinnati and the co-lead of Real Men on Board, as well as Joshua Reid. He is the founder of Real Men on Board. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Give us a little information about Cradle Cincinnati.
Cradle Cincinnati was founded to reduce infant mortality because unfortunately in Cincinnati, our babies are not surviving past their first birthday at an alarming rate. So Cincinnati, while we're making great strides, still has a lot of work to go as far as reducing the number of babies that are dying before their first birthday. So we count first breath to first birthday. So we're here to inform families, fathers and mothers.
So I do know that we've had 123 fewer deaths, babies that have died in the last 5 years other than the previous 5 years, correct?
Correct. So the way that we look at that is 123 may seem like a small number, but if you think about, there's approximately 6 kindergarten classes that were never able to be filled. So babies who are the most vulnerable from their first breath to their first birthday have the most challenges for a multitude of reasons. There's not a silver bullet to this solution, but there are ways that we can support the most vulnerable, our babies, and that's educating mothers and fathers. And it is safe sleep, so doing things like making sure the baby sleeps alone on their back in the crib, and it's also helping mom quit smoking during pregnancy and empower dad to be able to support the mom during pregnancy. And then it's also ensuring that proper spacing in between delivery of the last child and conception of the next child, spacing 12 months in between children is important. So we wanted to bring fathers into the equation of making this positive outcome, and it really takes two, because when a baby is lost, there are two parents that lose a baby.
True.
So we are bringing fathers into the equation, and we started Real Men on Board.
So within the Real Men on Board program, you speak to some of the ways that parents can assist in bringing down those rates and having the 12 months of spacing. Within the courses, how do the courses help parents learn that information?
Yeah, so Real Men on Board is a 12-week holistic fatherhood men's program. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is engaging fathers with the proper tools to help better serve our women within the community. So each week is geared towards specific focus. Anything from mental health to wellness, physical health to wellness, power and relationships, everything that has to do with being a successful father is what we focus on. And so in the end, the goal is to empower and also make men aware that this responsibility is mutual, between raising a child as well as bringing a child into the world. So, how
many students did you all have in this? You started with class in February, correct?
We did. This is class number 2, and we're happy to say we are getting ready to graduate 10 fathers, 10 men.
10 men.
10 men as a part of alumni class number 2.
Class number 2, yes.
What's the age range of these men? Like, how old or young can you be to be in the course?
You have to be at least 18 years of age. Okay. And then our oldest father, I believe, is 45.
Wow.
Yeah, oldest father. So
I like that, because that means no matter what age you are, you can still get assistance in how to parent.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and we're looking to, right now we're in recruiting phase for class 3. We're going to start at the beginning of the summer, sometime in June. But we'll keep the men engaged as far as the website and social media, so you can see what's going on. But it's very diverse, and it also allows the fathers who are more experienced to sort of mentor the younger fathers as well. If they went through things that they could teach them on, maybe don't have to go through it the same way.
Yes. Is there an application process? Do you have to have certain qualifications to be accepted into the program?
Well, number one, you need to be a father. Yeah. So we are a fatherhood program, and we accept fathers.
I'm a mother, I can't be part of it.
No, I'm sorry. There's a lot of resources out there for moms.
You're right.
We are
very
cheerleaders for dads. So first, you have to be a father. Mm-hmm. Preferably, you've got a child at a younger age, because I think the challenges that we find, especially addressing infant mortality, we would hope that we would fill a class with men with children under the age of 3.
Okay.
But not required, but obviously the challenges of raising a child 0 to 3 are different than raising a teenager, than raising an older child.
Within the program, how can someone reach out to you all? What ways? I know you mentioned website and social media.
Yes.
Give us the phone number.
Absolutely. So the phone number is 513-601-8292.
Okay. Say it one more time for me, a little bit slower.
Yes. 513-601-8292.
Great.
And the website is realmenonboard.org.
Okay, and we'll we'll go ahead and give a link to everyone on our WLWT.com website for that. Within the program, so you all are having graduation coming up, correct?
Yes.
We are.
April 25th.
April 25th.
The Montgomery Inn Boathouse.
Can anyone attend, or is it, how when you graduate from college, you have to have tickets and everything? Do we have to have a ticket to attend the graduation to support the young men?
No, you don't have to have a ticket. If you want to support, we welcome those who want to support. But we also like to keep it within our cohort as well, so they can invite their family members and our partners too. So again, but if you do have questions and you want to support and you want to be a part of what we're doing, feel free to give us a call. You would also see me in the community. We do a lot of footwork, boots on the ground, engaging, connecting with these men. If you have any questions or have any questions, just give us a call.
That is perfect. Well, you all have to come back and talk about more from what other programs you all are doing. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Find out about Real Men on Board. We'll be right back with Jan-Michele.
Welcome back. I'm so excited to have Kathy Wade here. She is just our own star. You know, she's internationally known. Everybody knows her everywhere, and she lives right here with us, and we are so excited. Welcome back, Kathy. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
We were just laughing. It's the 25th anniversary for Books Alive?
No, it's 25 years for Learning Through Art. The
for Learning
agency's
Through
25
Art.
years
I can't
old this year. I
believe
know.
that.
Yeah, Books Alive for Kids is 18 years old this year.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I know. So somebody's getting old. It's not us.
It's not us. I was saying you must have started in diapers.
I did.
You must have come out the womb and said, I think I'm going to start learning through art. Yeah. Wow, 25 years for, okay, that's great. So let's talk about what's going on now.
Well, you know, we have a program called Books Alive for Kids. It's our performing arts literacy program.
Which is so exciting.
It is. It's where we make books come alive for children pre-K through 3rd grade. We make them come alive through sight, sound, and touch. You read the book, you make a craft, and then there's a show.
How did you come up with that idea?
You know,
I mean, that's a brilliant idea.
Thank you. 18 years ago, there was this shift where they were pulling the arts and physical education out of schools due to budgets.
Right.
So artists were told that they had to go in and figure out how to integrate art into the classroom if you wanted to be in the classroom.
Wow.
I love to read. Reading changes everything.
It does,
So
yes.
with that being said.
Opens up whole new worlds.
Absolutely.
Right.
So with that being said, I figured if I had to do something in terms of arts integration, I wanted it to be around literacy. I wanted to target pre-K through 3rd grade. So Learning Through Art stepped into that fold, and we created Books Alive for Kids, and it's been a heck of a ride.
Wow. And you know, and people, I don't know if people realize you're all over the country.
We
I mean,
are.
it's not just here. I mean, you started here.
We started here.
But you've been snatched everywhere.
It's been very interesting. We've had a wonderful partnership with the Links Incorporated, both nationally and on the area level.
And you've won awards, national awards.
Absolutely. We've got national awards. We've been nominated for 4 Emmys for our television shows.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's been a lot of fun, but I think the thing that's the most gratifying is actually seeing kids learn to read, engage in reading.
And love it.
And love it, absolutely.
Right.
It is the lifelong key to learning, and you have to be able to
that's
read.
such a challenge now because kids like electronic stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, just
Absolutely.
to sit there with a book.
Yes.
I mean, it's a challenge, but it's
is.
so important once they get hooked on it.
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to take a book and make it do all kinds of things. So you're going into art, you're going into vocabulary, you know, and everything that we do is aligned to the Common Core.
Right.
And then we took a look at it and we said, okay, we got the kids, now we need to get the families.
Oh, and Jeff is showing us photos.
Yes.
Tell us about these,
This is
Kathy.
our Books Alive for Kids Family Literacy Night. And we start
Which
our
is
family
coming
literacy
up.
program. It's coming up. We have our last one for this school year, May 4th. It is free to the public.
Wow.
When you come, we literally want families to come in and have a great time around literacy. When you leave in that 90 minutes, you'll be able to help your child to learn to read.
Wow, look at these
Very
pictures.
easily. It's a lot of fun. So we have a read aloud where the kids get up and read. There's no wrong anything. We just whisper in your ear and help you get through it if you're having a little trouble.
Oh, wonderful.
Then with the parent, we show them the vocabulary. We use the sight words. We help parents to understand the various basic fundamentals of reading. This is not a mystery. It's something that we just have to do. And it can be a lot of fun. And we find parents that have some reading challenges, and this is a great program for them as well.
Right. I love the photos because everybody looks so engaged.
Oh, they are.
And you've got such diversity. Here's a dad here with all these kids,
Yes.
and we just showed a mom, and there was a grandmother on another picture, and
it happens a lot.
multi-generational,
Absolutely.
multiracial.
And they get their backpack. So you get a backpack that evening, and the backpack goes home with you. So in the 90-minute period, we walk you through all of the things that are in that backpack, and then it culminates with the performance. And of course, we always have refreshments. So
that is so great. Okay, so it's May 4th. Tell us
May
about
4th
the,
at
tell us
the
time.
Sharper Center. We're doing this in partnership. Procter & Gamble's been gracious enough to underwrite the Family Literacy Nights this year. So we'll be at Elder High School in the Shaper Center, which is their Tech Reach Center.
Okay.
It's free, of course. As I said before, call our office 513-242-6028. You can register online at learningthroughart.com. You can bring up to 4 children with you free of charge.
Wonderful.
There's no cost at all. If you have more than 4, it's fine. And people always say, can I bring my older kids? Yes, you can bring your older kids.
Right, it's family night.
It's family night. It is family literacy night.
Give us that phone number again,
513-242-6028.
And it's at 4005 Glenway Avenue,
Yes,
for those
and
who wonder where Elder High
School is.
but
Absolutely.
most people know,
Right.
but
It's their Tech Reach Center, Tech Reach program in the Shaper Center.
Okay, and it's Thursday, May 4th,
May
from
4th.
6 to 7:30
And we're doing this in partnership with the Literacy Network of Greater Cincinnati Beauty, and of course Tech Reach.
Wonderful.
So we're
and
very
you know what
happy
I
about
find
that.
so exciting is sometimes when parents don't read and their children learn to read, the parents start learning along
Absolutely.
with them. And so
that's the beauty of this
Yeah.
program. You know, I think that I was just watching something earlier before I got here, and it's interesting listening to, we don't come wired. The last folks that were here doing the parenting program with fathers, we don't come wired with directions.
Right.
So here's some direction. It's very simple.
Right.
It's really easy. We'll take the mystery out of it. In 90 minutes, you're going to be a happy person, and
Isn't
so will
that
your
great?
child.
That is so exciting, and it's free.
It's
Now, do you
free.
want people to call in advance?
You can call in advance. We just need to get a head count. That's why we
Okay.
ask you to
Make sure you have
register,
enough food and
so that
all
we make
that,
sure we have enough of
and
everything
crafts
for
and-
everybody.
okay.
Absolutely. And
Okay.
like I said, the backpack will go home with you.
Okay.
So everything that you learn to do that night, you can do over and over and over again.
And we'll link you through WLWT.com. Real
Absolutely.
quickly, you're singing at the Greenwich Tavern.
I am. I just picked up
Crown
a
Jewel, Cocktails and Crown Jewels. Tell us
couple
like
of
in a
things.
few
Okay,
seconds.
so
What
quickly,
are you doing?
Cocktails and Crown Jewels starts June 3rd every Thursday at Smell Park. We're doing cocktails at 5:30 this year. Shows are at 6:30 to 8:30.
Right there
and
on the river.
then
It's gonna
right
be
down the river. It's a
beautiful.
gorgeous night. And it's a
Yeah.
great lineup this year. And then I start next in May, second Friday in May. It is called Just Friends Fridays, which is a jazz tune, Just Friends. Kathy Wade and Friends. So I'll be there for every second Tuesday except June. Every second Friday except June.
Okay.
Singing with variations of trios and quartets of musicians from around the country.
At Greenwich Tavern
At the
on
Greenwich
Gilbert.
Tavern
And
on Gilbert Avenue.
I would say that's become
9 to
the
midnight.
big hangout.
Yes,
Like
it
everybody
has.
goes there.
I sang
Yeah.
there years and years ago, and I just wanted to do something around town. We were preparing for another CD. This would be a great way to do it. So come on out and tell us what you like.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Don't forget May 4th, Family Literacy Night at Shaper Center, which is right there at Elder High School. Okay, we're going to have Michael Bobo here to tell you about some community events. We'll be right back. Michael Bobo has community events that you don't want to miss.
First up, we have Rock the Runway Fashion Show and Luncheon, Saturday, April 22nd, 11:30 a.m. at Mount Airy School, located at 5730 Colerain Avenue. For tickets and more information, call 363-3754. Next up is the 13th Annual Circle of Care, Thursday, April 27th at 6 p.m., Twin Towers, 5343 Hamilton Avenue. Tickets are $50. For more information, call 300-4939. Lastly, we have Camp BYOC Walkathon, Saturday, April 29th at 8:30 a.m. at Winton Woods, Kestrel Point. Donation required to walk. For more information, call 377-1679. We should say that those donations proceeds benefit Camp BYOC, and there are incentives and awards for students with the highest donations, over
great.
$500.
Oh, that'll be great. That's fantastic. I just want to add that the Rock the Runway fashion show, there's hip hop dance, and it's all for the Aspire Girls after school program that was started by Miss TJ Smith. She gets no funding for it, and they're trying to fund a trip to take the girls to Washington, D.C.
That'll be nice.
So April 22nd, and Christy Coons is going to be their guest speaker. All right, have a great week. Stay safe, stay positive.